So as the war drums stop...
Yep.
And Vaughn
So
comes...
the war drums stop and the shaking of the ground stops. Vaughn appears sitting on a stool, and ironically, he's sitting on a stone stool with a stone table sitting in front of him, with other smaller stools sitting next to him as well. Care for a game?
What kind of game?
Wait, hold on.
Well-
Those war drums...
What?
Were those you, or...
Oh, I should ask, but I know exactly whose that crest was.
One more time? Oh, you do
Yeah.
not recognize the crest.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention.
You do not recognize that crest.
Okay, anyway, who wants to play a game?
Yeah, let's play a game.
War drums weren't you? Just making sure?
Yes, the war
Oh.
drums were not him.
Okay.
Yeah, the war drums weren't me. No. No, those weren't me. There was something else going on.
Lovely. Well,
Yes.
what kind of game did you bring for us?
Cards.
More cards, huh?
Not the deck of many things. I only bring that out every once in a while. This is an actual deck of cards, and he holds them out. And it is 52 normal playing cards.
Catch.
There is no catch. Just want to play a game, really.
I'll play, I'm good at cards.
I will also play.
That's-
I am good at sleight of hand.
That's my rogue, game.
What game are you thinking?
Oh, just a game of cards, you know? And he holds up the cards. I mean, it's basically who can get the higher number out of 52.
Yeah. What happens if we win or lose?
Well, if you
Nothing.
win, you win. If you lose, you lose. Do you want to add stakes onto this? I can. And he pulls
I
out
would
the deck
rather
of many
not.
things.
I would much rather
I would
not.
I would very much love stakes.
Ooh, okay, fine then. Wait a minute.
I wave my hand out, and a stake dinner appears in front of him.
Yep, that kind of thought about that for a second. You know, never mind. Anyways, moving on. It's just a basic game of cards, you know?
Yeah.
And he looks around at the group of people. I mean, everyone want to play?
I will bow out.
I'm gonna wait around and see what happens.
I'll play a hand.
I'll play.
Okay. At the, you want to play too?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna wait around. Yeah, he said he's bailing.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, as May and Anna sit down at the table, you see him put the deck of cards in the center of the table. Now, here are the rules. You pull one card, and mind you, it is going to be it is going to be rolling just basically a 52, and I'm going to count out 52. Well, if you have a deck of cards, this is... You know what? No, it's just going to be just rolling a 1d52. Whoever can get higher wins.
Second thought, I guess I will join in. You seem on the up and up.
Okay. So I need to turn off talking to myself. Give me 1 second.
I'll just roll a d52.
Yeah, it's just a d52.
Alright. 41.
As I go to draw a card, I want to use my creation ability and create another card just on top of the deck that is 52.
You're a dick.
Maybe this is why no one plays cards with you.
This.
What?
Um. You see him glare up at you, and he snaps his fingers.
Yeah, you went all robot man.
Yep.
Stop
I heard you say
cheating. There's no stakes at this. You don't need to cheat. Unless you want pulls the cards back again, pulls them a little bit more expensive.
I'm just having a little fun. She
Okay.
throws the card up in the air and it
Um,
vanishes, and she
He
actually
says,
pulls.
he looks up at you. Ding. There's no stake. I mean, unless you want there to be stakes.
Oh God!
No.
You just spoke so many times.
Draw the dang card, Anna. Oh my freaking god.
I'm just lucky, I guess.
Hmm.
Hang on.
But I think Anna wins.
What'd she get? I can't say it.
52.
52.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, she wins.
She rolled a fucking max.
You see him glare at you. Okay, that's it. We're done with this. He snaps his fingers, and in place of cards, you see a couple of cups appear. With dice sitting on top of them.
Yahtzee.
Let's try this game. See how
How
this
do you
works.
play Yahtzee?
I haven't
Don't want
either.
stakes.
As he pulls one of the cups towards him, and he goes over the dice. This is 6 dice.
Alright?
There are 6 six-sided die on each of these cups. You're going to take one cup. You're going to put the dice inside of the cup. You're going to shake the cup. As he's saying this, he is demonstrating. You're going to shake the cup, and then you take the cup, and you roll the dice down onto the table, not like out. And as you see him dump the cup out, you watch as the dice freeze midair. No, not like that. You see the dice come back into the cup. You see him shake it again, and then he places the cup open side down onto the table, just like that.
Alright, yeah. I've seen that game before.
That is 6d6s.
I remember that game. Gypsy cheated me out of my money with that game.
So, on the count
There
of
are no
3,
stakes, right?
there are no stakes at the moment, unless you want to.
Okay. No, just making sure. Just want to be clear.
So, you see him take the cup and shake it again. Who's with me? Come on.
I'll play since. Okay.
I'm in.
I'm also.
Alright. So, everyone rolls a 66s. And then whoever gets the higher number wins. 28. 7.
As I roll mine, I'm going to use telekinesis. All 6s.
Again with this shit.
I'm still not playing.
As he lifts his cup up. 15.
28.
27.
36.
You see him look up at you, and then he looks at the dice. You cheated again, didn't you?
I just
Who
kind of
wants
look
to
at
bet
him
on
blankly.
that?
I'm a demon,
Holy
darling.
And I'm a
Oh.
demigod. That's no excuse.
You're literally in his plane. Like it would. There's not even. Just roll the damn dice normally.
Fine. She rolls the dice. 21.
Garun gets the first.
Yes.
God, I mean, I'm a demigod. I'm a demigod of games and tricks. You think I don't know? You don't think I know cheating when I see one? I cheat people out of their own lives half the time.
Wait, what was that?
What?
Oh, no, it's fine. You amongst friends here. I used to do that stuff all the time. It was lovely, wasn't it? I mean, it's
Wait,
just...
what?
The thrill of it is... Never mind, that's a little off topic. Anyways.
he,
Wait, what was that?
he looks over. He kind of leans over the table a little bit, and when they start crying because they lost, oh, it's so funny.
I know, and it's just, like, as soon as you're finished, and then they realize that they sold their soul to you, they just, like, start begging, and it's just hilarious.
It is.
Especially whenever you go to grind their soul up into ground hope. Oh, it's just... The screams.
And you know what the best part is, right? The best part is when they accept playing the game, and you already own them. As he looks over the group of people that have already sat down at the table.
I
Good
know,
thing I didn't
right?
sit at the table.
I look directly at him. I know.
fuck.
Just Garoon.
Like, why do I keep fucking forgetting Magic's evil? Fucking damn it!
I mean, he looks over at you, Garoon. I mean, it could be worse.
Could be an Ifriti.
That is true. He snaps his fingers, Garoon, and you find yourself once again sitting at the table. I mean, technically, I own you. But, you see, the thing is, I can't really make you do anything. As, you know, my entire domain is trickery and games and stuff like that. I mean, the most thing I can make you do, and he snaps his fingers again, as Garoon, you see your hand move and grab the cup. Your other hand move under the cup and shake the dice. Roll 66s. That's about the most I can do. Really. I mean, I can make you play my games, that's about it. However, the ones that really count for something, like if you put, you know, your soul on the line, I can't exactly cheat with those, as it is my code of honor. But otherwise, I can make you do anything I want you to, except pull from the deck of many things. I can't do that.
Okay, so what do you want?
Can I
in
pull a
order to
card
let us go?
willingly? I interrupt him.
What?
Can I pull a card willingly?
Yeah, you can.
Like right now.
Oh, okay, hold on. Actually, I have to go sort out these cards again.
No, that's because, like, alright, look. What do you want in order to let me go? Let's want something.
Also, how exactly do you own us?
Was it those who pulled the mark of the deck of cards before?
Or was it the game?
Basically by accepting my first game, the deck,
But I
own
didn't.
you. But by coming in and pulling the dice with, and playing dice and cards with me, that's different. That one, the deck of many things, bound you to me as the form of, like, I basically own you. Playing dice with me is basically more along the lines of, you're one of my followers.
I think my gods might have issue with that.
I knew I shouldn't have
I
touched
think the Ifriti would have issue with that.
I knew I shouldn't have touched the deck of many cards, but no, I had to be a
well,
fucking
the
risk
Afridi-
taker.
Well, you see, the Afridi is different. The Afridi, I don't do dealings with the Afridi. That's different. The Afridi and I are two different entities, and you can worship us both at the same time. However, the old gods, that's a little bit more complicated. The old gods are more along the lines of, if they come into existence again, then I have to give up all of those who worship the old gods to them. But for the moment being, until the old gods come back into existence, he kind of taps his shirt, ish like substance. All of them is made of stone. So he just kind of taps himself. I'm kind of the person you talk to. So prayers to the old gods still will be answered by the old gods. Prayers to me will still be answered by me. However, any requests to the old gods come back to me in the forms of requests to me. So basically, let's say, Anna, you pray to have eternal wealth. That job then comes to me. Not the old gods. The old gods answer knowledge prayers. I answer physical prayers. You get that?
Yes.
Okay, good. So anyways, he snaps his fingers again, and the 22 cards come into existence. Go ahead and pull. This is a 1d22. 9. Okay, give me 1 second as I have to pull up the deck.
I quickly throw all my gems at May.
I tried to
gladly
pick them
take all of
up.
them.
Did any of them drop? I tried to pick them up.
No, I got them all.
Damn.
You'll have
I mean,
some
you
of
could
those.
contest.
Last moment, she says as she's pulling her hand away from the deck with the card in it.
How many gems is it? 1,000?
50.
50.
You can have some of those, it's just, I almost forgot about that.
Don't want to lose them.
No.
Okay. So, you see him count out 8 cards and then hold the deck out to you. As you pull this other card off, as you pull the top card off the deck, you look at it and you see a picture of a king sitting down on his throne. Do you have proficiency in persuasion?
Yes, I do.
Then your proficiency doubles. In addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you can claim the keep as yours.
So you get another church, basically. Just filled with filthy heathens right now.
At the moment.
Oh no.
Isn't it? I
They're
call people heathens all the
vegans.
time.
Yes! Your church is filled to the brim with vegans. Anyways,
It's my worst nightmare.
I'm not risking it.
he smiles a bit, and he looks over at you. Again, like I said, he looks over at you, Grun. Again, like I said, I can cancel these out. Anytime I want, really.
Yeah, the thing is that there are some that are kind of an instant game over. You know?
You see him pull up a small. Book. That's the void. Oh, fuck.
Donjon.
Bye, JJ.
Talons. That's different. Not ones. Say it, JJ. Talons. That's another bad one.
This is why I'm not gonna pull, because I will 100% get it.
Actually, wait, JJ, no.
He's already gone.
By the way, Tim, me and Kyler have come to the conclusion that we dislike Evelyn.
Yes, we have. But, yeah, real quick, after we're done with him, I do want to finish up the other thing, if you guys are good for that.
Yeah, I can.
What thing?
Yeah.
The one
The,
shot.
two-shot.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
So I guess the question is, if I were to draw the 2 very, very bad ones, is there like just no way I can recover from that?
No. Again, all I can do is snap my fingers and come back from it.
One more code.
Okay. So, Anna. You see him take the top card off and hold the other card and flip the other card over, revealing it to be Queen of Diamonds. What is that? Hang on.
Did you get the fucking diamonds again?
He got the Queen of Diamonds.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. God fucking damn it. I need you to roll me a 1d3.
Usually
It's not the
lucky.
same one that I got, though.
Lucky.
It is.
Lucky.
It is the moon.
No!
Oh.
One wish.
You still have a fucking wish.
I'm lucky I got 2.
You have 1 wish to use at your discretion.
I wish those filthy vegans were out of my church.
We can just kill him and get that, like, save that wish if I
No,
need it.
I'm going to save this for a very,
Okay.
very, I look at God, very special occasion.
That is very concerning. Okay.
Yeah, that is very concerning.
You know what?
You are the D. I am now the DM. Shit.
Screw it. I'm already screwed anyway.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll that 1d22.
Before I draw, like, tell me, is there any way you'd be willing to let us go? Like, to have us not be your possessions, or is there a major quest we have to do, or something?
I mean, you see him still holding out the deck. I mean, really, I can let you go anytime I want. It's not really a case of you're eternally bound to me. No, it's more along the lines of whenever I decide to, just done.
Alright.
Not like, vanish. You're more along the lines of not under my service at the moment.
19.
Alright, here we go.
And remember, Anna, you better repeat what I said, as I tear off a small chunk of myself to give to her. Consider this a piece of myself. I also tossed her my ring. And hold on to this.
Oh, May, can I have my gems back, by the way?
Oh yes, here you go.
I hand you back one of them. It's worth 1,000 gold.
Yay!
So,
You should have marked that down.
I did.
Is it? What is it?
This card has no discernible effect, as Jester canceled it out, as you are at level 6, 0 XP. So, you would have gotten the Fool, which would have put you back to the start of level 6. However, you have no XP that would possibly knock you down back to 0 level 6.
So,
So that means the next hut!
alright, your turn.
I'm sorry. I have an issue.
Eventually it's going to go bad for you.
I know, but I made a deal with myself that if you got a bad one, that I was gonna pull. See, I put it right above what you said. I don't know if you will.
But I would like to say,
Anna,
before you did that,
Anna.
I'd like to ask, can I undo this full card?
he snaps his fingers, and again, no discernible effects. Anna, however, you get a strange feeling, as you now have 2 devils hunting you.
Again, with that
Never
shit.
mind, please undo it.
Oh, that's right, you undid the first one. He snaps his fingers. I'm gonna have to if you pull that one again, I'm gonna let that go. They're getting a little upsetty. Give me a second.
Wouldn't that be the, devil?
It's like, I'm pissed at this guy. Wait, no, I'm not. Oh, I'm pissed at him again. No, I'm not. What the hell's happening?
Why am I mad at this guy now?
Actually, what I've been doing is I've been shuffling the cards, and each time you roll, I'm flipping the cards out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So each time you get like a 10, it could be something different. So, gang, hang on.
Hold on, babe.
So, Garoon, first off, hold that. That is the key. Okay. So, as you pull this card,
What is it, Damon?
As you pull this code...
You pull this card and you give it back to him, and you're like, what does this do? And then a couple seconds later, in front of you, there's a small clanging as a small, I'm gonna say, dagger drops in front of you.
Heck is
Very
this?
nice, it's very elven, almost like the one that Trox was trying, the one Trox took. But this one has gems laid in the blade itself, and the blade is very, very sturdy and black. A rare or rarer magic weapon with which you are proficient appears in your hands. The DM chooses the weapon.
Ooh, that would have been hilarious if I had got that.
Do you know
Oh.
do you know what weapon this is? What it does?
He looks over at it. No, that's on you. Hey,
Hmm.
he holds up
Alright.
his hands. He holds up his hands. I am the one who gives you the cards. However, you are the one who decides your fate, and
Hey, that's fair.
You know.
That's actually pretty fair. All right.
I'm the one who gives you the cards. You're the one who decides your fate, and more importantly, you're the one who has to attune to it. So it's going to take about 10 minutes to attune to it.
Before I attune, I'm going to turn to you. I was like, does anyone know what this does? Does anyone have an identifier spell?
No.
One, no, and no. So
I'm going to
you
try and
pull
figure out what
five.
this does
So
before I
one,
do it.
2, 3, 4, and then 5. That is okay. I've been reading over this one. I think this one is the one that I think it is. It is the.
It's probably bad.
Okay. So I'm going to copy and paste this to you, May,
I'm
because
a
this
little
one is
worried.
this one is actually something else.
Okay.
Oh.
And she's instantly dead.
No.
Oh.
What is
So,
Okay.
and I am going to say that for that one card, the old game does also apply.
Huh, okay.
So,
What'd you get?
So in theory, I could,
yep,
Help
you
people.
could. So, 1,
I will hold on to it, of course, like the filthy rogue I am.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my god, Kyler.
7, 8, 9,
What is it?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh god.
Oh god, that's a card. That's a real card.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hold
Oh
on.
no.
Things just got real here.
Oh. Oh. Oh snap. This is. I do not want her to have this card.
Me.
Oh no.
Huh.
I know.
Yes.
So, pulling that card, give me a second. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Give me 1 second. And as you pull this card, the card disappears, and so doesn't Vaughn. As time is still standing still, but instead of where you'd come to expect the card to do something, it does nothing. However, you need to clear these guys out.
Oh god.
If you're I need, okay, so you, Anna, and your pets go up to this little top room up here.
Oh, you shouldn't have messed with those cards, man.
At least
Just
I have all my
talking to him.
pets ready.
No, you.
Yep.
Wait,
So,
that's not one of my
Jim-
pets.
That's me. But I want to be here and watch.
So,
Wait,
As
hold
you
on.
all
These
come
are my
in-
other two pets. They're on the other side of the wall.
okay. So, as this last little bit as you all come into the room, no, correction, as you all come up into the room that you suddenly just been moved to, I need to find a token. Give me a second,
Yeah,
because I
this
never
is.
actually had one of these tokens.
I know what this is. Well, how much health do you have? Like your max health?
Like 19, 21, something like that.
24.
So its health will be 12. So if you have some high damage spells, now would be the time to use them.
I
Do need to find Vaughn. Give me 1 second.
have a plan.
When in
There it
doubt, if you do have a wish, you can pull out in case of life or death emergency.
No, I have a plan. Oh, I have a
What
plan.
the hell is that?
Vaughn.
That is Vaughn. The one who's been talking with you this entire time. 'Cause that is what he looks like.
Okay.
And I'm going to do some token recycling here.
I won't blame you. Oh, that guy.
He looks familiar, but he seems to lack the red dot. I guess it's somebody who looks like someone we know.
So, give me 1 second. So as you pull this card, it disappears. As you summon an avatar of death, a ghostly humanoid, clad in tattered black armor appears carrying a flaming sword, as I have to do some. It appears in a space of the DM's choice within 10 feet of you and attacks you, warning all others that. Okay, yeah. So, as it comes into fruition and it looks directly at you, pointing the sword directly at you, Enna, you hear everyone else. You hear a voice echo out through the caverns. You must win alone.
Well, good luck, dear.
Good luck, Anna.
Wait, do my pets count as...
Yes.
As in they count as...
Goodbye.
They
Can,
help
can I,
you
can
or
I
they
use
can't?
them? Oh.
No. You must fight me alone.
Nice knowing you, Anna.
Goodbye.
Wait, is there actual magic, like, stopping them from helping me?
DM's choice, warning all others that you must win the battle alone. The avatar fights you until you die, or it drops to 0 HP, whereupon it disappears. If anyone tries to help you, the helper summons its own avatar of death. A creature slain by an avatar of death can't be restored to life.
Lovely.
Game after
Okay,
over.
so...
You got that wish.
You watch as everyone else. You watch as Vaughn's sitting there flicking the cards, watching the entirety of this happen.
I'm backing up against the wall, by the way. I'm like gonna get away from it.
I'm keeping my distance.
Well... Initiative?
You
Yes.
look over. You look over at Vaughn, just kind of. He shrugs. Everyone else just kind of. You look around for any form of support. Everyone else is kind of thumbs up. Vaughn, however, is still
Wait,
shuffling
hold
the
on.
deck of many
Do I
things.
actually have to physically fight you, or can we do, like, a game of wits or something?
I think the giant flaming scientist...
No, hold on, I put a hand up towards him. Is there anything that is magically binding you to just physically fighting me, or can we play a game? I know how Death loves his games.
As you say this, you look over. As you say this, Vaughn just kind of interrupts. I mean, he is one of my creations, at the moment anyways, as he was pulled from my deck, so, I mean, he could play a game. You watch as the Spectre looks over at him. Why must you do this to me? Vaughn just shrugs. I mean, you can always reverse it, but I mean, where's the fun in that? He snaps his fingers, and the table moves slightly as some of the chairs do disappear, and it is only you watch as the Spectre slams its scythe down into its blade down into the floor and sits down.
So, it's a game of my choosing, then?
Sure.
I have a deck of cards.
So, overall, you are challenging me, right?
I guess.
Oh,
He's just like leaning his head, like just looking away, like just.
as customary, whatever game we play, you shall go first as the challenger. Agreed?
Sure.
I call a game of Say the Highest Number. Whoever says the highest number wins. You go first.
You look up, you watch as the Spectre, as its eyes, the flames when its eyes brighten up a little bit as it looks over at Vaughn. Vaughn just kind of shrugs.
I did not see this coming.
You watch as the Spectre stands up. I'm done. And walk away.
Well, we got
I-
that settled.
What?
Wit, dear. Use wit, not brawn.
Apparently.
I know it had like 12 health, but still.
You watch as Vaughn walks over and sits down at the table where the Spectre was sitting. I don't know how to react to that. I really don't.
I'm from Helldale, I know all the oldest tricks.
That's the thing, though. Even I know the game. Even I know the game trick to that. I mean, come on. He gestures over to the Spectre, who at this point is now just simply hitting his head against one of the walls, as he can't manage until he dies. He's just hitting his head against one of the walls, rather forcefully too. You watch as Vaughn looks over. I mean, could have at least tried. Anyways, he pulls out he continues shuffling the deck of many things. Any more?
Well,
I think I've had my fill.
you drew a bad one, so maybe.
So the next hurt, I say as I pull a card.
Oh, you motherfucker! Let me get fucking one.
After this one, I swear I'm done. I swear. I look at Vaughn. Don't let me draw any cards after this one during the session.
You have a
He's
serious
a
problem.
trickster.
I like, in real life, I have a gambling problem.
Clearly.
Okay. So, as you look at this, as you pull the card, looking over at your friends, kind of like, don't let me draw another one. As you glance over, you catch a slight glimpse of it as it disappears just before. You watch as it's a picture of a starry night sky and a blue comet coming by. If you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter, you gain experience points enough to gain 1 level. Otherwise, this card has no effect.
And guess who just so happens to have something that wants to fight them?
I look over to the Avatar of Death, and while he's slamming his head in, I'm gonna say, "Hey, darling."
What do you want?
I turn my hair into tentacles.
And
I did my attack.
oh my
I am
god.
so fucking done with you. So done with you.
Ridiculous.
That is.
You watch as Vaughn falls to the ground laughing as the Spectre dies, disappearing. All you hear as his last words are, "You cunt."
How the fuck did you kill it in one hit?
Because it only had 12
It has
HP.
half of my health, and half of my health would be 12.
And it was also beating its head on the wall, and it dropped itself down to about 8 so far.
I basically just cheated the codes.
Pretty much.
You did.
So-
You watch as Vaughn continuously laughing at this point, as the deck of many things is still sitting on the table, waiting
I'm
for
done.
the next person
I'm
to draw.
done. Anna, like, just starts walking away from it. I'm done. I'm good.
Anyone else gonna draw, or is that the end?
I mean,
And
I'll draw one more. I'd like to save advance. If I suddenly disappear, I would like to undo the effects, okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Vaughn is still laughing, but yeah, he gets the message.
15. I bet you'd probably be okay with it after that.
I gain a shiny thing this level.
So, Garoon, as you pull this card, you now know the location of a keep that is yours. It is filled to the brim with monsters.
those filthy vegans.
Those filthy vegans.
The keep shall be mine!
So wait, do we actually know the location of this, or
Yeah, you know the locations.
cool?
I will mark
Could
it
you
down
mark?
that
Could you
yeah.
mark those on the map?
I will mark both of them on the map here in a minute.
Okay.
But anyways, with that, you watch as Vaughn picks up the deck of many things, bows to all of you, and smiles. Thank you for participating. I'll see you all very soon. As he snaps his fingers, you once again hear the war drums pounding and the entire ground shaking. Where we will pick up next time. Until then, off to the Crystal Tower.
I am totally okay with this. Like, I'm